Back in Bereishit chapter 30, verse 30, Yaakov reminds Lavan of the transformation that Lavan's household underwent during Yaakov's stay. Kim'at asher haya lecha lefanai, vayifrotz larov, vayivarech Hashem otcha laragli. For little that you had before I came has increased abundantly, and Hashem has blessed you since my foot entered your house. Yaakov's words talk about this theological motif, the presence of a righteous person bringing divine blessing or curse to a household that hosts him. This motif reappears in the story of Yosef. In Bereishit, chapter 39, verse 5, the Torah describes how Yosef's presence transforms Potiphar's house. Vayihi me'az hifkid oto beveito, v'kol asher lo, vayivarech Hashem et beit hamitzri, v'glal Yosef vayihi berkat Hashem b'chol asher yesh lo b'vayit u'vasadeh. And the time that Potiphar appointed him over this house and all that is owned, Hashem blessed the Egyptian's household for Yosef's sake. The blessing of Hashem was upon all that he owned, and the house and in the field. Yosef becomes a conduit for divine favor. Even when unjustly imprisoned, the pattern continues. Vayi Hashem et Yosef vayet alav chesed vayten chino beinei sar beit hasohar. But Hashem was with Yosef. He extended kindness to him and granted him favor in the eyes of the prison warden. Ein sar beit hasohar ro'et kol me'uma biyado kasher Hashem ito v'asher hu oseh Hashem matzliach. The warden paid no attention to anything that was in Yosef's charge, since Hashem was with him, and whatever he did, Hashem made successful. Yosef, like Yaakov before him, became a blessing magnet. His righteousness spills over into the lives of those around him, even in the most unlikely places. This pattern of divine intervention in foreign households began earlier in the Torah, when Avram enters the house of Paro and Avimelech. The result at that time, however, is not blessing, but punishment. Hashem afflicted Paro and his household with mighty plagues because of the time that he said Sarai was his sister. And Hashem came to Avimelech in a dream at night and said, "You are to die because of the woman you have taken is a married woman." In these cases, Hashem's intervention is protective and punitive, ensuring Avram's safety by afflicting the foreign rulers. The goal is clear: get Avram out quickly. With Yitzchak, the tone shifts slightly. Hashem warns Avimelech, but doesn't directly punish him. When Yitzchak does the same thing with Rivka that his father did with Sarai. Yet unlike Yaakov and Yosef, Avimelech's house specifically isn't blessed. The blessing is reserved for Yitzchak alone. Vayizrok Yitzchak ba'aretz hahu, vayimtzei b'shana hahi me'ah she'arim vayivrachehu Hashem. And Yitzchak sowed in the land and reaped 100-fold in that same year, and Hashem blessed him. Perek Kaf Vav, Pasuk Yud Bet Yud Daled. This exclusive blessing causes jealousy among the Philistines, leading Avimelech to ask Yitzchak to leave. By the time Yaakov lives with Lavan, Hashem's strategy slightly evolves. Rather than punishing the foreign host, Hashem blesses Lavan directly because of Yaakov's presence. This leads Lavan to cling to Yaakov, unwilling to let him go, as we saw in chapter 30, with Lavan telling Yaakov, "Vayomer elav Lavan, imna matzati chen beinecha, nichashti vayevracheni Hashem b'glalecha." Lavan said to him, "If you please me, I have learned by divination that Hashem has blessed me on your account." The shift is significant. Rather than just using force to remove the Hebrew, Hashem uses blessing to protect him and delay his departure, allowing Yosef to build his family and wealth before Yosef is told to leave, although Lavan again tries to keep on to him. With Yosef, allowing Yaakov to build his family and wealth. With Yosef, the pattern reaches its most refined form. Hashem's blessing is both protective and empowering. Potiphar entrusts Yosef with everything, and even in prison, Yosef rises to prominence because of Hashem's favor. This divine intervention ensures Yosef's survival and sets the stage for his eventual rise to power in Egypt. The blessing is no longer just a shield, it becomes a tool for transformation, allowing Yosef to influence the fate of the nation. Across these four stories, Avram, Yitzchak, Yaakov, and Yosef, we see a progression in how Hashem intervenes when this foreigner tzaddik lives in a foreign household. With Avram, it's divine punishment for projection and ejection. Yitzchak, divine warning, protects but isolates. Yaakov, divine blessing, protects and prolongs. And Yosef, divine blessing, protects and elevates. This evolution reflects a deeper theological truth. God's presence with the righteous transforms not only their fate, but the fate of those around them. Whether through punishment or prosperity, Hashem controls the narrative, ensuring that his chosen individual fulfills their destiny.